Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd need ya? Who'd have thought they'd need ya? Here where we need ya. Here where we need ya. Yeah, tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Hey folks, we're back. The Forget About It dog. Give him the Forget About It. Throw him a Forget About It, Bella. Forget about it. Look at that. She got the Forget About It hat on. All right, Bella, I know you want to take it off so bad, but you know your union. I got your doggy bones. Don't tell your union rep. All right, put you down over there so you don't eat your hat. Hey, folks, that was John Sebastian. Welcome back, and I am back. I've been off for a few. I've been sick. I had a cold that kicked my forget about it. You know what I mean. Now, I got a lot of questions, and I'm going through them, okay? So bear with me and my assistant as we go through the emails, and there's a lot of them with your questions, okay? Let me get over here. Let me adjust this a little bit because I don't like the angle on there. You know what I mean? Forget about it. Now, there we go. I feel more comfortable. All right, now listen. If you forgot who I am, I'm the man with the fedora, the pinky ring. Oh, look at that. I had to go like this. It's on the other hand now because Debbie got me this new ring. Look at that. You like that? How you like that? Let me put it like this so you can see it bling bling and so on and so on. The pinky ring's on the other finger, but you see how I thought it was here. So I'm the man with the fedora, the pinky ring, and the New York thing. Forget about it. And I'm Bad Brad Berkwood, and I am back. Now, if you want to be on my next show, send your questions in too. Ringside Report 2014@gmail.com. That's Ringside Report 2014@gmail.com. Now, if you want to advertise on the RSR Video Email Bag Show, send serious, I haven't changed. I might have been gone for a minute, forget about it, but there's still serious business inquiries too. Come on, you should be telling me. Ringside Report 2014@gmail.com. Now, last but not least, the book, Boxing Interviews of a Lifetime by the Cat on the Back. If you want to pick it up, go to authorhouse.com. And why do I always send you to authorhouse.com? Because you can save a few fazools there because it's wholesale. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Forget about it. Now, without further ado, let's get straight into your questions. First question tonight is, Bad Brad, I'm a huge fan of your show and see you took a strong stance against Manny Pacquiao making comments about gay couples being like animals. I think it's deplorable to say something like that, and I am a Christian whose beliefs are against gay marriage, but not against gay people. We are all God's children, and though we are entitled to our opinions, we are not entitled to spew hatred towards any group of people if you want to be a real Christian. Thanks for taking the stance. And I see you even gave Floyd Mayweather Jr., a fighter you don't care for personally, props on his comments against what Manny said. I also don't care for him, but one must give credit where it's due. My boxing question is this. Do you give Charles Martin any chance against Anthony Joshua? Keep the shows coming. Rance T from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Well, Rance T, I think that's a new name. I don't recall that one from my hometown. Forget about it. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Well, first of all, thank you for articulating your thoughts in a mature way. And you know what? I agree with you. I have no problem with people's beliefs because I was in the military, as I always say, for 20 years and 28 days. That's right, 28 days. Look it up. And I fought for the right for people to have freedom of speech. But I didn't fight for the right, nor will I tolerate when people are insensitive or they're rude. Manny Pacquiao, who found religion, even though God was always here, because he cheated on his wife, Jinky, and he was a big-time gambler, and then he found God, okay? Like a lot of people do, okay? Now, I'm not going to put down his religious beliefs, because they are his beliefs. But it was convenient because he didn't want Jinky to get a few, I shouldn't say a few, a lot of fazools should they have divorced back then when he was banging everything that moved. Yeah, Manny Pacquiao, I'm calling you out on it. Gay people have a right, just like any other people that God created, to do what they want in the privacy of their own home. Okay? Whether your beliefs are for gay marriage or against, I'm not going to judge you. I'm not here to judge you. That's not my thing. But I'm not going to let anybody talk about anybody, white, black, green, yellow, polka dot, straight, gay, whatever, transgender, whatever, and not take a stance when somebody is wrong. Now, I took up for Floyd Mayweather, and I took a lot of heat for that. I'm going to reiterate something. I do not like Floyd Mayweather Jr. one bit as a person. However, even my enemies, and I'm not saying Floyd is an enemy because he's never done anything to me personally. He's a Mama Luke because of the things he does, but he's never done it to me personally. However, I will give even my enemies credit when they do something right. And he did something right for a change, and he spoke out on behalf of gay people and disagreed with Manny and put him down. And he was right to do that. Does it change that he's a woman beater? No. He's still no damn good. But fair is fair. And one thing about me, folks, if you don't know it by now and you're living under a rock, the man with the fedora and the pinky ring, look at that. Now I know which finger it's on with hand, is always fair. I'm always fair. So no, Manny Pacquiao, you're a freaking strutz, okay? A freaking strutz to say something so insensitive to a group of people, and I'm never going to tolerate that, because you know why? More than any other reason, because I am my father's son, and my father fought for everybody's rights, okay? And he was on NBC Nightly News in 1977, June of 77, when he said, let me see if I can remember it, when he told somebody, and it was on the news, and he said, if you allow one person to have his or her rights taken away, then, pal, you don't have any right when it comes to take away yours. And you know what? The same thing applies. Everybody has the right to be happy. Everybody has the right to say what they want. I have no problem with that, but there's repercussions with that. However, you don't have a right to be insensitive to anybody. Thank you, Rance T, for that part. Now let me answer your question about, do I think Charles Martin has a chance against Anthony Joshua? Believe it or not, most people are saying it's a blowout. And it probably is, but you know what? I'm going to give him a chance, and we'll give you the reason why. Forget about it. Every fighter, for the most part, gets better when he wins a title. Now, we know the International Bow Foundation and the WBC, World Bogus Council, and the WBA, World Bull Association, whatever the hell it is, and the World Bogus Organization, they're all jokes. However, I understand how a fighter feels when he wins a title. And even though it may not mean what it used to mean, it means something when it's around their waist and they get better. I think Charles Martin is going to get better. And I honestly going to say this. I think it's a 60-40. You people will say 50-50. I'm going to go 60-40. 60 Joshua, 40 Martin. If Martin wins, is it a huge upset? No, because Joshua is still a prospect. It wasn't like when Douglas knocked out Tyson, or Muhammad Ali, Cassius Clay, and beat Sonny Liston. It wasn't of that magnitude. So I'm going to go 60-40. I just hope for a good fight. But I'm going to give props to Charles Martin because he did something that I've said in an article. He did something that Deontay Wilder has not done in 1, 2, 3 title defenses. And that is code blue, code blue. Is there a pulse? He had no pulse. None of his opponents had a pulse. At least Charles Martin is fighting somebody with a pulse and with a punch. Deontay Wilder, you're a great soundbite, but it's time. And the 4th title defense, fight somebody, man down, code blue. I know it's over here, but I'm checking for a pulse in one of his opponents. Forget about it. All right, so props to him. There's your answer, Rance T from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Next question. Bad Brad, where the heck have you been? Hey, pal, I've been out with a bad cold. Let me tell you, it took 10 days. It used to take me 2 days to get over this crud. It took me 10 days. I was down hard. But luckily, I got a good woman. Debbie took care of me. But it still was a slow process. I'm pushing 50, not 20. I know I look about 20. Forget about it. Yeah, double forget about it. All right. I am going through forget about it withdrawals. He even spelled it right. Over here in England. I have a few questions that I hope make your show. Do you give this kid Wade any chance against GGG? Next question. Where do you rate Marvin Hagler as an all-time great in the middleweight division? Next question. Who was the greatest female fighter to ever step in the ring? Thanks for taking all my questions, and forget about it, Charles T. from London, England. All right, Charles T., send me $20. That's a joke that Quick Tillis and I heard Larry Holmes tell Jesse New School, right? Send him $5 for the interview. All right, you got multiple questions here, but I'm going to answer all of them. First one, do I give away the chance against GG? GGG. I give anybody a chance, but I give him a slight chance. GGG in 3 rounds is going to destroy the kid. But hey, maybe the kid will learn something in the process. Where do I rate Marvin Hagler as an all-time great in the middleweight division? I'm going to say, man, you got Sugar Ray Robinson, Carlos Monzon, I'll get it out. Carlos Monzon, Marvin Hagler, Mickey Walker, who's a big fan. Ian, the boxing historian, Murphy always brings up. Mickey Walker's a Stanley Ketchel. Maybe it's Stanley Ketchel. I can't remember. One of them. I think it's Stanley Ketchel. Whoever. I'm going to put Marvin in the top 5. And I really have to look at fight tapes and stuff where I'd put him. But I'd probably put him 1 or 2. I know Sugar Ray Robinson would probably be number 1. But he really was more of a welterweight. He did okay at middleweight. But top 3, top 5. But I'm going to say top 3 between Monzon, Robinson, and Hagler. They're interchangeable. All right. Next one. Best female fighter ever. Well, I'm going to say Ann Wolf. A lot of people say Lucia Riker. I'm going to say Ann Wolf. Man, she was tough. Everybody wanted to see her fight Layla Ali, and quite honestly, she would have destroyed Layla Ali. Forget about it. I get it out. She would destroy Layla Ali. I'm going to go Ann Wolf. But people will say Lucia Riker, 1A, 1B, but I'm going with Ann Wolf. There's your answers, Charles T. Last question. Triple B's. I read that great interview with Jesse New School, right? They did with Ray Boom Boom Mancini for Ringside Report. Ray is the freaking man and pulls no punches. Do you think he could compete today at lightweight? And do you think 15 rounds will ever come back to our greatest sport of boxing? Thomas B. from Katona, New York. Oh, Katona, New York. Oh, my God. I used to hang out there because I used to live in Bedford Hills. I went to Fox Lane High School, and we used to go and party in Katona with all the girls back in the day, in the 80s. Man, that was, forget about it, 30-plus years ago. Oh, my God. I'm getting young. All right, Thomas B. So you want to know, could Ray Mancini compete? Absolutely. Ray Mancini compete. He'd be a champion at lightweight. Ray was the man. Charismatic, great backstory. And you know what? That was a great interview with Jesse New School, right? I was really happy that I got them two together because Jesse knocked it out of the ballpark. He went new school, but he pulled an old school. Hey, forget about it. Yes, he could compete, be a champion at lightweight. And your other question is 15 rounds. Unfortunately, I don't think it's ever going to come back. Do I personally want it back? Absolutely. 13 to 15 were the championship rounds. I'm never going to believe that it was for safety. And you know they claimed because of the Dooku Kim fight with Mancini. That's why they ended it. I think it was packaging and marketing, and they could market better in 12 rounds. 15 rounds is where it's at. That separated the boys from the men. But you never know, it may come back. But I seriously doubt it. I seriously doubt it. Maybe if we ever get one unified, I won't say section, but one unified group, a commission, even though you'd have state by state, but like an oversight group, and maybe they could have a meeting, sit down, and reinstitute it across the board. Also have unified boxing rules, which is another question for another show. Hey, folks, it was great to be back. As you can tell, I'm very animated tonight because I got my voice back. I can breathe again. Forget about it. You saw the forget about it dog. And let me tell you, is this not the cutest hat? Where is it at? I got to do like this. That's Bella's hat. Bella the forget about it dog. All right, folks. That's another RSR video email bag show in the can. Forget about it. And as Frank Sinatra sang so eloquently, so long ago, the best is yet to come. Bad Brad out.